You forgot to hit start, didn't you?
No, it's starting. I'm just relaxing. Ah.
He looked.
No, I didn't look. Shut up. Hello everyone. This is a Grotto Gaming podcast. Yay!
But not a weird one.
Oh no, this is gonna be a weird one. They're all gonna be weird ones.
Not off topic.
This podcast will cover just gaming news. So, yeah, fun stuff. Today is only going to be Angry Jay and Wise Guy. Say hi, Wise Guy.
Because the bitches had to be somewhere else.
Playing Tekken in Chicago. Oh well, good for them. We'll talk about a lot of BlizzCon news. I'm sure you've heard about everything but by now, but we're still gonna talk about it. It's a bunch of new stuff. I'm certainly excited for it. A lot of especially a lot of the Overwatch stuff. So I guess we'll just start on it.
And I've watched some Monster Hunter stuff. And some Battlefront 2
Oh shit!
stuff. All just videos. There's no reading here.
No reading.
What is reading? I only work at a friggin' library.
Hey, Wise Guy, when was the last time you played Hearthstone?
When did they release the skin for Diva?
Hearthstone, not Heroes of the Storm.
Exactly.
I played Hearthstone a little bit whenever it first came out, but apparently...
And then we grinded it for Diva's police officer outfit. That was it.
Apparently Hearthstone is still going strong. They just announced, by they I mean Blizzard during BlizzCon, they have announced...
No, don't acknowledge them. It's they.
Blizzard has announced a new expansion for Hearthstone called Kobolds and Catacombs. Bunch of new cards, bunch of new spells and whatnot. They've also included a new dungeon run mode, which Blizzard claims that it is nothing like we've done in the past. So, I don't know how they can make a dungeon run mode for Hearthstone, but hey, good for them.
Shh, quiet. He hasn't caught on that I've mixed up Hearthstone with Overwatch.
I'm fairly certain he has.
And by Overwatch, I mean Heroes of the Storm. Shh.
Now,
He has no clue.
one of the downsides that I remember from Hearthstone was you either had to grind like hell to get card packs, or you had to buy them.
Pay to win.
Pay to win. But as far from what they've said, this dungeon run mode is going to be free. So you can run these dungeons, and apparently you can get free cards at the end of each dungeon. I don't know if that's just for this specific dungeon mode, or if these are cards that you can use in your normal decks for whichever play mode options there are in Hearthstone. So look forward to that.
But the better question is, will the Egyptian gods be in this game?
Yes. Yes, Uldum gods are going to be in these cards. I don't freaking know. They might.
What about the winged dragon, though? Where's he at in all this?
Oh, Deathwing? Yeah, they already have his.
Sure.
They
Yeah,
already
him.
got his card in there. He is a winged dragon. For those of you who are interested in Hearthstone's latest expansion, Kobolds and Catacombs, it comes out December of this year? Let me double check that. I had it, and then I scrolled away from it. Yes. It is going to launch in December, ending what is known as the Year of the Mammoth standard gaming format. Yeah, apparently they have a Year of the Blank for however they conduct their games. I don't know too much about it. If you know about it, good for you. We do not.
But next year is going to be Year of the Donkey, where everyone acts like an ass.
So basically every year.
Except now it has a title officially stating it.
If you log into Hearthstone after the expansions release, each player will get a free random legendary weapon card. So, even if you don't get the expansion, you'll get a free card. So, good for you, I guess. Awesome. Free shit. Anything you want to add, wise guy, to not Heroes of the Storm?
I don't play Hearthstone.
You didn't play it at all?
I played it when it came out, and then when I realized it's like, win 3 matches. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. 50 matches later. All right, I finally won 3 matches. What do I get out of it? 10 gold. Oh, okay. Well, how much is a card pack? 500. Why? Why do you hate me?
They want you to play forever.
Well, can I just grind that mission or something? How often? You get 1 mission every day, maxing out at 3. Why, Blizzard?
Why have you forsaken me?
Why? Would you like to buy 10 card packs for $15? No?
Unsubscribe.
Are you sure, buddy? You bought all them loot boxes. Who are you? That game's not even out yet.
Well, since you confused Hearthstone with Heroes of the Storm, let's talk about that game.
Heroes of the what?
Heroes of the Storm.
Who?
Heroes of the Stone.
King Arthur?
Yes, King Arthur. Heroes of the Storm is adding Hanzo from Overwatch as a assassin character, and Alexstrasza from World of Warcraft. She's one of the dragon aspects.
Not anymore.
Looks like an elf.
If you follow the story, she's not anymore.
Not anymore. No, but
they've lost their magic.
But in this game, she can still turn into a dragon whenever she's low on health.
She can still turn into a dragon in World of Warcraft. She's just not immortal anymore.
Oh, well, shit. No wonder she dies so often in Heroes of the Storm then. But she does come back. So
are they even out?
They will be part of the 2018 gameplay update. So, no, they are not out yet. But during that update, the game will also be balanced in some ways. I guess some characters are going to be nerfed, other characters are going to be buffed.
There goes Diva's Shield again.
There goes Diva's Shield again. The map camera angles are going to change slightly from what I've read. There's probably a whole slew of changes, and there will be made more readily available to us as time goes by. For those of you who are interested, there is a trailer featuring Hanzo and Alexstrasza. Am I saying that right? There's no T in that name. Alexstrasza.
It's been a long time since Wrath of the Lich King. They really
Alex Dragon Lady.
Lich King and Cataclysm. That was long ago. When the legends were young and the minds were pure. Anyway.
When we were young and still needed the gold pieces for glyphs.
When they were relevant. Why, Blizzard? Yeah, well, we'll get to that when we get to Warcraft stuff.
All right, but yeah, that's all of the Heroes of the Storm news. On to Overwatch. Currently, my favorite Blizzard game right now. I mean, I love WoW. WoW will always hold a place in my heart, but Overwatch
and his wallet.
And my wallet, yeah. Hell yeah. I bought a year's subscription. I've only played for like a month. And it's due to expire any month now. I'm so sad. I wasted my life
by not playing it.
by not playing it. But now Overwatch has a lot of new stuff announced at BlizzCon this year. For starters, Blizzard World, a theme park based map, is going to be coming out. Basically, if Blizzard decided to make a theme, like their own version of Disneyland based off of their games, so World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo, Hearthstone, and apparently Overwatch. I don't know how they would implement Overwatch into an Overwatch map, but yeah,
the meta is real.
The meta is real. Wise guy, you took a look at that trailer very recently. What do you like about that map?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. You don't like the nostalgia or anything about that? It's a map. That's all you care about.
It's a map. It's basically a carbon copy idea of Black Ops 3 when they did Splash Down or Splash something or another.
Yeah, where they
where
made
where you're fighting in a water theme park.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't know. This feels a lot more. Like I said,
of course, it's not the same. They have it in Blizzard animation.
Yeah.
Stylized realism, not real realism.
Plus, there's a slight possibility that this can hopefully one day be turned into a real theme park. How cool will that be? Snacksaramus.
Yeah, but if EA has a hand in it, then, production's going to be rushed. The rides aren't going to be finished.
Lost and Found Vikings?
It'll be breaking down for maintenance every other day.
I don't know.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. But no, there's going... losing my mind talking about it. That's how excited I am about this map.
That's why I'm sitting at the opposite end of the couch
with
a different
that's
microphone.
Why he's all the way over there.
The couch is wet.
So wet right now. But I'm looking forward to this map. I can't wait to see how what mode it's gonna be. That they haven't said if it's going to be like a capture a point or pushing a payload or anything like that.
Given the fact that it's supposed to be a theme park, it'll probably, if it's done smartly, and if it's a large theme park, it'll encompass all three. They'll get technically three maps out of it.
That'd be cool. I would be totally down with that. Also coming from Overwatch is a new playable character named Moira. She is going to be a support character whose backstory is she's part of Talon. And yeah, she just wants to further science just because.
No.
No?
They should have an Overwatch part in Blizzard World. And they should constantly make fun of the characters. They should have a Genji ride where all he says is, "I need healing." And then when you play as Genji, he should retort saying, "I don't sound like that." Yes.
I love it. It'd be like it's a small world, but it'll just be Genji's going, "I need healing. I need healing."
And the payload, if it has to be another escort mission with the guy in a car. The guy in the car should always comment how only the healer stays with him. Why is this healer here? They can't fight. What is this? Where's the damn tank?
Why do I always get stuck with the support?
I am a main character, not a supporting actor.
Uh-huh.
Get the support out of here. Make it happen.
Wise guy, what can you tell me about Moira?
She uses purple stuff.
Come on.
I mean, she's really just sounds like she's she was the scientist for Blackwatch or whatever the evil side of it was called.
I think at the time it was
just Blackwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what the story kind of is making no sense as it goes on, because I thought Reaper was the way he was because Mercy tried to res him and something went wrong. But now it's looking like she's the one who did it? At least that's what the trailer looked like.
It is a little confusing there. Moira does have an origin trailer as well as a announcement trailer showing off her abilities and functions as a character.
But people are,
go ahead.
everyone going after it kind of like she's a Zenyatta ripoff.
Well, her pose is very Zenyatta ripoffy. I'm not gonna lie.
But nah, it's not. Other than maybe a slight pose.
I mean,
the abilities are pretty much different.
Healing in one hand and evil negative energy in the other. Same exact hands as a Zenyatta. Same exact pose for the most part.
I'm sure she could switch that up if she wanted to.
I'm sure maybe.
I mean, because she has a giant Kamehameha wave.
She does have a giant Kamehameha wave. This Kamehameha wave as her ultimate. It will heal allies if they are hit with it, as well as damage enemies' health if they are hit with it. So if you got allies and enemies that are standing in that same stream, your allies will get healed and your enemies will take damage. Their health will take damage. It bypasses shields and armor.
Wait.
So I've read.
We finally have an answer.
Oh?
She'll defeat Jiren.
What?
She'll be the hero of Dragon Ball Super.
Oh my god.
She'll finally take him down where all else has failed.
Yay! But yeah, from what I've seen, Moira as a support character, she has a interesting tool set. She can teleport short distances. Her running animation looks like a stereotypical ninja from Naruto. So she runs with her hands behind her back. It's a little amusing, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if she ran with a knife, she'd run faster. I'm just saying.
Why would does the knife cut through the air?
Yeah. That's how it works. Get on this level. That's why I always carry a knife with me on my jogs.
Oh my god.
People tend to not come outside anymore.
I can't imagine why. Can't imagine why. She teleports short distances. She can either have a healing orb that's suspended above a group of allies, and they can get healed by that, or she can just have like a healing hand that works kind of like Symmetra's weapon, in the way that it's just a stream beam.
Wouldn't it be more of Mercy's healing
or Mercy's
and the damage portion, which works in the same way, would be hers then, Symmetra's?
Yeah, that's a lot more accurate description. Only it's a lot more. It seems a lot more. I would assume it's a lot more close range than Mercy's healing stream.
I never know that until she comes out, or at least into the testing grounds where they're going to try and balance the shit out of her.
She can also throw her damaging wave orb. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, and it can bounce around and ricochet on walls to damage enemies. That looks kind of fun.
She's throwing purple poo at you.
She's throwing purple balls at you until you die. Moira looks cool. I can't wait to try her out.
I wonder how far that damaging orb will go, or how many bounces it has before it's done.
Ooh, good questions. I wonder if she's gonna get any if they're gonna be coming in December. I wonder if she's gonna have any holiday skins this year.
Well, the only one would be December's holiday. Whatever they call it. I think Blizzard just calls it, what did WoW give it? It was, Winter's Veil.
Winter's Veil, yeah.
That should just be the holiday now, Winter's Veil. Both in game and in real life.
Happy Winter's Veil, everyone. I could be down for that.
There's no anger behind it.
I hate winter.
I hate winter. Or stab the snow. Go outside, John. That'll learn it.
Hey, Caesar was mad at the ocean, so he declared war on Poseidon and ordered all of his troops to stab the ocean. So, same thing, really. I hate winter. I'm gonna stab the snow. Go for it.
There's no god of snow. Poseidon was real.
Stab a snowman. Got my eye on you, Frosty. You're going down. You and your little hat. Toast. Also from Blizzard, in regards to Overwatch, Reinhardt has a cinematic now that shows a little bit of his backstory before he joined Overwatch.
And we all learned an important lesson in that story.
Stick with your fucking team.
That Torbjorn has a bangable daughter.
Also that.
As long as she's of age.
Yes.
Although, considering she has a tattoo, I'm gonna say yes. And how old Torbjorn is.
Torbjorn. She is tall to be Torbjorn's kid. Go Torb.
Maybe he married a female Reinhardt person.
There
Whatever they were called. They only mentioned what they were, like, once or twice.
Crusaders?
No, they were very specific Crusaders. After that, they were just, Crusade! Crusade! We are the Crusaders of something.
They were like the German crusading soldiers. I'd have to rewatch that, but yeah.
Something so important, you figured they would use the term in which they are instead of just Crusaders, the generic.
I guess it's just faster to say in conversation.
I don't know, it'd be like in Halo if they were like, my god, it's the super soldiers! Don't you mean Spartans? The super soldiers! Isn't that Master Chief? Super soldiers. Dude, just call them Spartans. Why?
Didn't Spartans stand for something?
I don't think it did. I think they just took it from Roman.
Yeah.
Greek. That was it. You talking about, did they stand something for back then, or did it stand something for their project?
For their project.
I don't think so.
It's probably like super or soldier. Blah blah blah.
No, I'd have to actually play the games after 3, because that's where we stopped. That's where we all stopped.
I stopped at 2. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
I didn't have the money for a 360 after that. I was like, I got the Xbox, and then I was either get the 360 or the PS3, and I went with the PS3 because I'm a fan of Infamous.
I wasn't a fan of Infamous back then. It was new.
I'm still a fan of it.
Halo 3. Multiplayer where me and a buddy pwned a bunch of drunk French Canadians.
Really?
Or at least they claim to be French Canadians. Suck it, Quebec.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. Along with Blizzard World map and Moira, a new playable character, Blizzard is also going to be adding a slew of new skins for some characters. A lot of them are from Heroes of the Storm, because they have Overwatch characters and Heroes of the Storms, and they get special skins and
Tracer
outfits.
doesn't need any more.
Tracer doesn't need any more, and Tracer is not getting one in this new skin pack. At least not from what I've seen. Orisa is getting a skin called Immortal. It makes her look like a construct from Uldum in World of Warcraft. At least that's what I think she looks like. What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh.
That wasn't one of the links you sent me.
No, it wasn't. My mistake. Torbjorn has the Magni Bronzebeard skin. So he looks like the Dwarven King in World of Warcraft. Widowmakers gets the Nova skin from StarCraft. And it even has Nova's face too, so it's not just, Widowmaker in a Nova suit and blonde hair. It looks just like Nova.
What if they gave Orisa like really generic 80s, 90s teen girl attire and named the skin Orisa Explains It All?
Ooh, I like that. We gotta wait for like a nostalgia event.
I can already hear that person leaving like, God damn it.
Zarya gets her barbarian skin from Heroes of the Storm, where she looks like a barbarian in the Diablo franchise. Her gun looks awesome in that skin. It looks like it's made of bones or something.
Oh, I bet she wants that bone.
This one I'm kind of concerned about the name a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a pass just because it looks so freaking awesome. Doomfist has a skin called Blackhand, and he looks like the Blackhand leader in World of Warcraft. So he's like
got a giant metal jaw.
Yeah, he's got a big old metal jaw that glows orange. Looks freaking awesome.
They better come out with, well, that's just gonna be almost a copy off of his Halloween skin. Well, they could change it up a bit.
Reinhardt, he didn't have a Halloween skin.
Reinhardt they better come out with like a Lich King version of Reinhardt.
Oh, that would be so cool. Unfortunately, Reinhardt does have a skin, but it's not that.
Or I guess it could be Uther, Paladin.
Either way,
that's what it should be.
Either way, man.
They were the biggest classes using giant ass hammers.
Good times. Either way, Reinhardt does have a new skin. It's just his Crusader skin, so basically young Reinhardt.
Is it his or is it the Commander's that he lost? I thought it was the Commander's because it had a lot of gold on it.
No. That skin is already in the game.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure because it looked exactly the same. I'm like, really? Another one? Like I got the first one. It's cool. Do we need another one?
There's two as of right now. There's two versions of the Commander's skin. The Commander's skin, whenever it was all his armor was nice and shiny, and then later on when it's like covered in moss, you can play as both of them. But no, you get Reinhardt's armor skin from the cinematic, and he doesn't have a helmet. His hair can flow in the wind.
As I would too if I had that hair.
Frick yeah.
I mean, I do have that hair. I just don't have that body.
Yet.
Ladies.
Roadhog gets the Butcher skin from Diablo, and God, frick the Butcher, man. He scared the ever-living daylights of me in Diablo 1. I could not fight him at all. I hated him. But the skin itself looks badass. And May doesn't get a Blizzard-themed skin. Instead, she will get one called Echo Point, which is the outfit that she has at the end of her origin story cinematic.
So sad.
So sad. But so heart-wrenchingly adorable in some points. So those are all of the new Overwatch skins that are coming out. A little bit more Blizz news, and we'll try to move on because there's a lot of games that game news that has come out this month.
And we'll only be covering the ones that we're interested in.
Pretty freaking
So
much.
sit tight.
I know that you haven't had the chance to see those skins, but do any of those interest you at all, wise guy?
Eh.
Eh. Okay, then.
Like, they don't really seem as thought out as like a lot of the holiday skins.
Well, I guess Blizzard heard people to talk about, hey, you know, we like these skins in Heroes of the Storm that these Overwatch characters have. Can we get those skins in Overwatch as well? And I guess either Blizzard has been working on them this whole time, and then they were just like, yeah, we'll release it at BlizzCon, or maybe they heard about it a month beforehand, and they were like, oh shit, we need to draw some stuff, make this happen. But I'm glad that they finally did, and I can't wait to see what other cool skins.
No more voice lines.
Oh no, there's gonna be voice lines. Torbjorn is gonna have a For the Horde voice line, and I can't wait for that.
He said it in Blizzard World,
Yeah,
so we've already heard it.
yeah. So can't wait for it. For those of you who are interested in StarCraft at all, StarCraft 2 is now free to play, beginning November 14th.
Oh, I wasted my fucking money.
Yeah, me too. But if we already own a copy of Wings of Liberty, which is just, you know, StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, Blizzard still has a free gift for us. Existing StarCraft 2 players will get the game's Heart of the Swarm expansion for free! Yay!
Is that the first expansion that they did for it?
I think so.
No.
Did you pay
Did I
for
get that?
I don't know if I got that either.
I can't. No, no, I don't think I did. I think I held off. So I'll get that one for free, and then you just have to pay for the last one.
Eh. Blizzard says you will need to log in between November 8th and December 8th in order to claim Heart of the Swarm. So, I guess we didn't have to waste our money. Good for us. On to my second favorite Blizzard game for news, World of Warcraft. Lots of fun shit going on there. Wise guy, you're currently playing WoW, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All the time.
Definitely more than you.
Definitely more than me. What can you tell me about some of the new stuff that Blizzard's doing with WoW? I've been yapping. I want to hear what you have to say based on some of the stuff that I sent you.
All there really was for World of Warcraft is basically just kind of restarting the hatred towards Horde and Alliance. So really, it's like they're coming out with the game again.
Back to basics.
And that was in a lot of the comments. So they were just like, really? So what? Like the fourth Great War? That's where we're heading.
Fourth Great War, same old song and dance.
Congratulations! We finally defeated the Legion. I'm assuming. We finally defeated Legion. What do we do now?
Just go back to fighting each other.
Don't we hate zombies? Yeah, we do hate zombies. Kill them.
Don't we hate things that don't look kind of like humans?
Don't we hate things that do that thing? Yeah, we do. Fuck the undead. Fuck the orcs. They invaded.
Fuck the trolls because they just look weird. Oh, and they're cannibals.
Guys, shouldn't we still have to worry about the old gods? Shouldn't we take care of them? Shut that kid up.
I'm a gnome, I'm not a kid.
It's nap time, bitch.
Yes, World of Warcraft is going to have a new expansion called Battle for Azeroth.
I really hope this one isn't a pay to get at this point. Just give us that one. Come on.
It
doesn't seem like they're doing very much with it.
This is just like a very early trailer for it. As far as I know, there's no release date for it, so we have they have a while to add an extra layer of, hey, this is going on in the storyline, more than just Alliance versus Horde. I would like to hope.
I would hope so too, because everyone was excited for Legion. This one has me like, it's like that South Park scene.
Which one?
Damn it! I can't jack off to this. God damn it!
It's like you'll play it, but you won't enjoy it. It's like, fine, but only because. Fine, but I'm gonna complain the entire time.
It's just, I have a feeling it's gonna be like the Cataclysm expansion.
Oh, yeah.
No one was happy about that.
I enjoyed it to points. Like, there were parts of it I liked, but ultimately, yeah, I didn't.
Story was lackluster. Game mechanics were broken.
I mean, it was a cool idea to bring back past Big Bad. I mean, at the time, I had no idea who Deathwing was. Did you? Did you know like he existed in WoW lore before Cataclysm?
Yeah, I paid attention because they mentioned him. I'm pretty sure they mentioned him in Warcraft 3. I've read some of the books.
Cool.
Plus, I think one of the quests was to get the one of the, not quests. What were they called? What does it RTS call them? Missions? Something? Story?
Dungeons.
The story missions. One of the story missions revolved around that. Pretty sure.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had no idea. But
what I would like them to do is make crafting stuff relevant again. The only crafting things that are relevant in Warcraft today: cooking, alchemy,
no enchanting?
and enchanting.
Shit.
Blacksmithing, pretty much useless.
I've been out of the loop.
Leatherworking, pretty much useless. Tailoring, except when you're leveling or want that special mount that they get that you can make, or bags, pretty much useless.
The bags and mounts, then.
Bags and mounts.
I would assume the same could be said for engineering. It's just for the mounts at that point.
Yep. Now, what would be nice for them to do, and keep it for however many expansions they plan to create out of that, instead of grinding for gear out of dungeons, grind for materials to make epic gear.
Ooh.
Of course, then you have to deal with either making it one account bound when made,
or maybe like
there's just
one
gonna be
made for per day.
Yeah, or like cooldown of one a week, and have an obscene amount of materials needed for it. But then again, you'll still have the grinding sweatshops pumping out, so they could just sell this shit.
Oh hell yeah! I remember you doing the same with Maelstrom crystals. That was either during Cataclysm or Pandas. I'm gonna say Cataclysm. I could only make one of those a week. Either one a week or one every 3 days.
Or Mooncloth was like once every 7 days or something.
Jesus Christ! Just one or one bolt?
One bolt, or one bolt of it.
Damn. Screw that noise.
But that would be a nice turn back to make crafting relevant again, other than just something maybe to kill time.
Make crafting relevant again. If anything, right now crafting is kind of cool because you can make like these crappy weapons, but they look great, and then you can transmorgify them to make your character look cool. So essentially, you're leveling up an aesthetics making skill. I know it's not
but that's
as good,
but that's whack.
it is very very whack. But I don't know. I guess I was trying to throw a spin to the idea, and it just didn't work out.
But shame on them.
Shame on them.
No, that was another thing that you had mentioned before that I said we'll wait for this. You know, in conjunction with that, inscription useless. You don't even use glyphs anymore.
We really don't. Like are glyphs still usable?
They're usable, not for like
important stuff.
Yeah, not to the grid system that they had before. Like here's to enhance this and this and this and this and this.
Here's just like more aesthetics, right?
Here's a glyph to light your crotch on fire. What? Why would I want this? I don't know. Why wouldn't you
to
want
be a real redhead,
Why?
a real fire crotch?
Why wouldn't you want it? So you can go around saying your junk is lit. Blizzard,
Hotter than any mixtape.
Blizzard, why?
Hotter than ETC's mixtape.
Why can't we have our glyphs back? Why can't we have our cake and eat it too?
The expansion battle for Azeroth, it has no release date as of yet, but it does have a cinematic, an awesome cinematic, I have to say, and a feature trailer which talks about how it raises the level cap to 1 to 20, and it highlights 2 new continents and a handful of islands for the game. The continents are Kul Tiras and Zandalar. Zandalar kind of looks like the home of the trolls, and Kul Tiras looks like it has pirates.
Yeah. Well, they said it was an old land of the Alliance, so I'm assuming there was a base on there at one point, and
pirated.
Like everything else, it just got forgotten, and pirates probably moved in.
A pirate's like for me.
Yar, Captain, they're leaving. Should we take it? Yar, they'll never be back. 20 years later.
Legit 20 years later.
Yar, sir, they're back. Shit.
Hey, wise guy. Do you remember Vanilla WoW?
No, because we started during Burning Crusade.
Do you remember a time where you had to wait until you were level 40 to get a mount?
That was still Burning Crusade.
Shut up. Well,
all of you are whiners!
For those of you who do remember that time, you can relive it again at some point in time, because Blizzard is going to be making some form of legacy version of Vanilla WoW.
For just 3 easy payments of $5.99.
Before it received, like, updates galore and expansions, and basically they're listening to the fans who are like, bring back Vanilla WoW, bring back Vanilla WoW. They don't want to do it. The production director, J. Allen Brack, that's a boss name. He is describing it as a much larger endeavor than you might imagine. So, I don't know how they're going to implement this, but they do have a trailer for it. Just that idea exists. I've never, like you, I've never played a Vanilla WoW, so I think I would get a month subscription just to try that out.
What they could do is they could just create a whole new server, bring back an archive of the original, and then you just have to switch between, be like a beta testing realm, because the beta test servers and the regular servers aren't the same. You have to switch between them on the main menu. Be the easiest way to do it. I would think if they still have those old ass backup copies.
One would think.
Someone get the archive out. Oh, is that a shoebox? Shut up. You're ruining it.
a shoebox filled with flash drives. They each contain like a part of the code for this world.
Jeff, what the hell is this? It's the archives for the original. Jeff, when we created the World of Warcraft, we were already far beyond actual floppy disks. Get these out of my big site. Bring me the terabyte drive that it's on, or you're fired. Here it is, sir. Thank you, Jeff. You're fired.
Do you think that it's going to look like actual vanilla WoW, or are they going to update the graphics and whatnot to what they are now?
I would hope they keep the graphics updated. If someone has a problem with that, then they're just nitpicking. I don't want my dwarf to look like a dwarf. I want him to look like a oversized scrotum. Calm down, dude. I think you need some help.
Alright, well, as far as I'm aware, that is all of the Grotto Gaming relevant BlizzCon news.
That's all he does.
Yeah. For those who are interested and who won the latest season of Overwatch competitive play, it was Korea.
God damn it.
Yay. I think Canada came in second. That's about it. That's all I know.
Oh, he forgot to mention the other Overwatch slight update that has nothing to do with the public whatsoever.
What? What's that?
They're coming out with specific team skins for Overwatch's official play.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did forget to mention that.
London has their own color scheme. America has their own color scheme. Korea has their own color scheme. Every other team has their own color scheme.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing. I don't follow that at all. But yeah, if you want to take part in competitive mode, and if you may want to someday make a career in, playing Overwatch competitively and make some mad cash. Overwatch. You get team colors. Awesome.
Probably not in casual ranks. This is more or less just for that competition.
Oh yeah.
And not competitive ranking mode. This is specifically for those specific competitions.
Those competitions are no joke.
Or maybe they do get those skins like outside of it just to let people know who they are. Or it's a separate server.
We'll have to check that out. In the meantime, we are going to back away from Blizzard news, and we're just going to talk about other random gaming news that we just happen to pay attention to.
I only have two.
Tell me about one. What have you got?
I recently watched some more trailers for Monster Hunter World. Game looks so good. They're finally going to be speaking in this game. There's actually voice acting.
Oh, sweet.
As far as, well, to be fair, I also came in on only Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which was for the Wii U. Was a port. No one talked. It was all reading. It isn't bad, but it kind of dilutes from my immersion. I don't know about everybody else's perspective on it, but
I could get behind that. I played that for a little while, and I did not feel immersed at all.
The most what it was is mostly like apparently the Monster Hunter games have only been on handheld, minus when it came out and was on PS2 for a while.
Probably.
Definitely not any voice acting in there. Barely anything in PS2. But now, updated and reevaluated for the modern day world for PS4 and PC. I'm assuming Xbox.
Monster Hunter World will have a release date of on January 26th of next year.
Prepare for that live stream.
Prepare for that live stream. It is going to be released on PS4 and Xbox One, with a PC release later on in the year.
Which also means there will be probably cross-platforming between Xbox One, Xbox One, and the PC, because they're trying to make the gaming community a better place. PS4.
I hope that they manage that, because not too many games are out there have that cross platform compatibility. Like Final Fantasy 15 online is 14 online. My mistake is the only game that I'm aware that has that. I would have thought GTA 5 would have, but no.
I think they were trying, or maybe there is a compatibility mode between PC and Xbox. I only have it for the PS4 and PC, so.
Right. Well, yeah, that's
But
our.
it's bringing all the good elements of Monster Hunter with an updated engine, smooth controls. I don't think they're adding any new weapons. I didn't see anything new compared to it's the one that I have now. 5? Oh my god. I haven't played it in so long because it's on the 3DS.
Oh my god.
And there's no way to turn the camera eloquently. It's all rough. Unless you buy that weird expansion for the Nintendo 3DS that adds a second joystick.
If the game is as fun as it looks in the trailers, I may pick it up and play with you and Big Easy.
Now, here's the fun part.
Tell me the fun part.
Big Easy does not like or care about World of Warcraft. His excuse is he doesn't like grindy games. Now, he has been an avid Monster Hunter fan. I think longer than the Wii U version. He was the reason I got it for the Wii U. That game is only about grinding. Not really any story at all. Just you live in a village. There's monsters in this world. They don't really like you.
Go get them.
Kill them and use their skin for stuff and bring us the meat.
Kill them, wear them, and eat them.
So,
not in that order.
Something we could never really comprehend. I just don't think he likes Blizzard, except for Overwatch. Overwatch. Other than that, the graphics on it are up to date, look good, finally. Voice acting, good. It is currently, from the two things I've seen, it is in English, because I heard them speaking in English, although most of the trailers are in Japanese, because, again, it's a Japanese company. I'm hoping that a lot of people get into this game, because the only reason that there's not more on the consoles, more for handheld, and not as many releases in America, because it's not as popular over here.
So let's get this game popular.
Do
let's
your
hype
part.
it up. Japan wants you to play their video games.
And I do too, so pick it up.
Alright, what have I got? Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They have a release date on November 17th of this year. God, it just seems kind of soon for them to have, like, another Sun and Moon game to me. But then again, I've been very disconnected with Pokemon news for the longest time, but whatever. But yeah, that's coming out on the 3DS, and the main baddies in this game are none other than everyone. Every major villain in the past 20 years of these Pokemon games are going to be in it. Under the leadership of Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket, but now he's calling his group Team Rainbow Rocket.
I think that's my favorite meme. Giovanni challenges you to a battle. Boss Giovanni challenges you to a battle. Boss Rocket Giovanni challenges you to a battle. The new team villain, Giovanni. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love it. Along with a new story mode, obviously, there's going to be a handful of new pokes, as far as I know, there's going to be Partner Cap Pikachu, which is just Pikachu wearing a Pokemon hat. I don't know why that's a Pokemon, but apparently it is. Can you catch that on Pokemon Go?
Yes, I have 2 of them. And one I evolved into a Raichu, and it keeps the hat.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that actually does sound cool.
More importantly, how come Arcanine doesn't have an ultimate evolution?
He doesn't?
As far as I know, no.
Huh. That's a good question.
A Mega Evolution.
Nintendo.
Yeah! Yeah, Barry.
Partner Cap Pikachu. There's a dusk form of Lycanroc and a dusk mane. Swan Wings Necrozma. I don't know what these are.
So basically, the creators that create these Pokemon and have artists draw them basically watch Black Swan too many times.
Apparently.
I think that's the name of that movie.
Yes.
That's also a movie about a play, so involves a lot of dusk and swans.
Dusk and swans.
Swans.
Along with UB Assembly, UB Burst, and UC Adhesive. I took a look at these things. They look like a rock, a thing of glue, and I don't even know what UB Burst looks like. I didn't even click on that one.
Looks like a giant Sunny D.
We'll go with that. Sunny D, the Pokemon. Praise the sun. There will be new Z moves and a Z Power Ring. The Z Power Ring will enable Pokes to use more varieties of Z moves than the normal Z Ring. So,
will the Z Warriors finally make their appearance?
The DBZ Warriors will appear in Pokemon Z to fight the Rainbow Ribbon Army.
You can't defeat us. I can blow up the planet. Huh.
So can, like, a lot of the Pokemon.
Guys, how do you live on this planet? What do you mean, how do we live on this planet? That weird fire snail thing is burning that entire forest. And there's not just one. How are they not melting to the core? We're a hardy people.
According to Nintendo, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will be the final core series games released for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. So, you know what that means? Nintendo's gonna come out with a new handheld.
The 3DS Advance.
Oh my god, please let it be named that. Please.
Well, why not? They had Game Boy, they had Game Boy Advance, they had DS, 3DS. Now it's time for the 3DS Advanced.
Do it. Do it, Nintendo.
It actually put that Sunbed in there.
I dare you. Shout out to Decline of Video Games.
Come out with another one.
Did they?
I said come out with another one.
Please
that wasn't a question.
Please.
You're doing it.
What is it? Double Helix and Frog something.
I only remember the Double Helix part.
That's gonna bug me.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, that's all for the Pokemon news. Very, very brief Street Fighter V news. It's kind of old news. There's a new character being added. The Ninja Lady Zeku. She's been added since October 24th. So if you are a Zeku fan,
so they have 2 Ninja Ladies now.
Yes.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Where's the variety? Ooh.
There is going to be a new Dragon Ball Z fighter game. Well, it's called DBZ Fighters. Instead of Fighters with an S, it's Fighters with a Z.
Kind of like Combat with a K.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat.
What is... Junior, what is this Mortal Kombat? It's combat, Dad. But there's a C involved. See, I say this making this joke, but really my dad was playing Mortal Kombat before I was. How I started playing it was, son, I gotta go check on our beer making. Play this game. I don't know how.
Just push buttons until the other guy
push
dies.
buttons till push buttons till you kill that guy. Kill?
What? but yeah, from the trailers that I seen for Dragon Ball Z Fighters, basically Goku and all of the Dragon Ball Z main character cast have lost their memories, including villains like Frieza. They're looking in the mirror, they're like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but I bet you're powerful as balls.
Who is he? Who am I? Questions for later.
But I'm assuming they start to regain their memories the more they fight amongst each other. Yeah. And the newest character, Android 21, is going to be...
Finally, an android that can drink!
Maybe.
That should be his fuel / theme. He carries a flask.
It's a she.
He carries a flask.
So if any of you are interested in that, it has Dragon Ball Z Fighters has a release date of February 2018.
Surprise plot twist. The new android was launched all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
You don't even know who that is, do you?
I know that the character exists. That's about it.
It's a stalker lady that likes TN.
Ah, okay.
Or I should say, because she has weird alter egos where she sneezes. One's innocent and one's crazy. The crazy one likes him. Pretty sure the innocent one likes him too, but the crazy one's more open about it. Hand me my root beer.
Okay, then.
This is regular root beer, not the My Dads or High Dads or Stone Dads.
Stone Dads. Now, wise guy, you said...
That should be a pizza place.
High Dads?
Stone Dads.
Stone Dads?
Pizza Stone.
Cold Stone, Pizza Stone. Go for it. Now, wise guy, you said you had 2 games that you wanted to talk about. What was the other one?
The other one I think is coming out in 20 days or something. Last time I checked GameStop. Battlefront 2.
Ooh.
Although I can't do shooters for shit. I haven't pre-ordered anyway. Why? Well, sometimes I like money. Other times I just kind of throw it out there. You're welcome, EA. I think it just looks fun. It looks gorgeous. If the game plays truly what they say it is in that game capture or quote unquote game captured trailers.
Well, with any luck, it's not going to be as much of a disappointment as Battlefront 2.
What you mean, Battlefront 1?
Was it Battlefront 1?
I guess technically it's actually it was Battlefront 3 and this would be 4 because Battlefront 1 was for PS2. Battlefront 1 and 2 were for PS2.
I thought that the one that came out this year was Battlefront 2.
The one that's coming out now is Battlefront 2. The one that came out for PS4 and Xbox One earlier was Battlefront.
Oh. Okay. Roll with it.
Things that they supposedly fixed is there's finally a single-player campaign. Or
Ooh.
a campaign. I think you could do 2 people in it. From the look of it, it's going to be actually relevant and not just part of the extended universe where the story missions are kind of part of the extended universe. Now, this is going to give you filler details explained other than the novels, which I've not read.
Watch a novel.
Well, yeah, watch a novel.
Pop it in the tape player.
Yeah. What do you think it was for? This will, from the look of it, it looks like it's going to take place exactly at the end of Return of the Jedi and up not up, probably not up to, but through the point of Awakening. So it's going to bridge that gap of what happened in between the actual last one, and then Force Awakens.
Nice.
It should be interesting. And you get to play as Darth Maul, so everyone was hype about that, I guess.
Aw, frick yeah. As part of the story mode or multiplayer?
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
It can't be part of the story mode. He died.
Oh, yeah, he died.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
You know, that season's only been out for... Well, considering they started their new season, you know, there's no excuse. If you haven't watched Star Wars Rebels, then shame on you.
I honestly, like, did he finally die in Rebels?
Yes.
'Cause I saw him fall off a pyramid.
No, like...
He comes back and then he dies?
Yeah, the ending of the last episode is, he's like, I found
you're right.
I found who I'm looking for. I'm gonna go kill him.
I'm here.
Hi, Kenobi.
Hi, Maul.
Die.
Now,
Why'd you give Kenobi a Bill Clinton accent? Looks nothing like him.
it's over, Maul. I have the high ground. And if you noticed how he was standing, someone did this. He did have a slightly higher angle than Darth Maul, so Obi-Wan did have the high ground in that fight. That's why Darth Maul lost.
The meme is now complete. Anyway, although it does,
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that correctly or not in one of the minutes of gameplay trailer I've seen, but it looks like heroes aren't going to be restricted to whichever battle they're in. So Rey could be fighting along clone troopers and trying to kill Maul, and Maul could be
on the Republic side?
On the Death Planet? No, they're going to be restricted to good and evil, but Maul could be on the planet in Force Awakens. I forget what planet it's called. The Starbase Killer?
Oh, that thing, yeah.
That's what it looked like. I could be mistaken, or someone could have just, broken it. As things tend to happen in beta at E3.
Indeed.
Hey, wait a minute. How'd you get out of the area? We programmed it so you can't get out of that area.
Darth Maul knows how to hack.
Magic. I used the Force. Get out of my gameplay.
We use the Force. That's not how the Force works.
It's not how it works. Why did Han Solo turn into that old lady from that commercial during that, I shared my picture on my wall. That's not how this works. Unfriended. That's not how any of this works. And then he died.
Oh man, he died.
Speaking of which,
I mean,
minor tangent. They, if you haven't seen it already, which shame on you if you hadn't, they have Han Solo dad meme jokes.
Yeah. Those are a thing.
Dad, I'm tired of being an only child. But you're not an only child. You're a solo child.
Those are so bad.
They're great.
Dad, I'm so confused. Hello, so confused. I'm Dad. Stab. Oh my god.
Any more gaming news, or?
Yeah, there's a little bit more gaming news. Call of Duty World War II just came out a few days ago, November 3rd. Yay! It's the 14th frickin' Call of Duty game.
Please note that this recording was taking place at November 6th at 5:03 p.m.
No.
I like how you have your phone right in front of you, just like, yeah, no, wait. It's like 8 o'clock at night.
14 freaking Call of Duty games. That's impressive.
In a 3-studio rotation.
Yeah. As
a game we also suck at.
Yeah. Now, Wise guy, you bought the game, right?
Again, that waste the money issue again. You suck at first-person shooters. Why do you keep buying them? I'm a whore.
We have the game. We are definitely going to be making videos on it. I'm going to play through the story campaign mode, and I'll probably do some online stuff and promptly get my shit pushed in. So far, it just comes out of my mouth. So that'll be fun.
So if this comes out tomorrow morning, then it'll be tonight. And if it doesn't come out tomorrow morning, this will have happened in the past, so you already know about it.
So be aware that Grotto Gaming is going to have Call of Duty World War II content in some way, shape, or form.
Whether you can stomach it or not. Bring your doggy bag.
Bring the doggy bag. It's not really much to say other than it takes place during World War II.
Again,
yeah. And this game will have a Nazi zombie mode, as has been the newest tradition with Call of Duty games. Just have zombies.
which is really the real reason why I buy them, because the horde modes are fun.
They are freaking fun. I like them.
I'm sad we didn't do more of that for the last Call of Duty game, because it was making fun of old horror movies.
It was so funny. I mean, we have the opportunity to play
I
them
mean,
now.
we can still do it, yeah.
Yeah, we got the games. They're not going anywhere.
Like the wise people have said, it's Call of Duty. People are going to watch it whether they want to or not.
It's like,
What do you mean, whether they want to or not? What is this, Gumball?
yes.
Must watch internet. Ah!
So keep on the lookout for Grotto Gaming plays Call of Duty World War II, and yeah, hopefully you like it. Very last bit of gaming news,
Because we don't want to have it go over an hour, which it probably already did.
Though
It's a
we're only gonna do this like once a month.
It's a podcast. What do you want from us?
It's information.
We want cameras, damn it! Shut up.
Well, so do we, but you know we're fat and ugly. But
Send us cameras.
send us cameras.
I'm broke buying all these first-person shooters I can't play.
We've got I've got Shadow of the Colossus is having a HD remake. I can't wait. It's going to be released on the PS4 February 6th, 2018. The remake is being developed by Bluepoint Games. They are the ones who handled the Ico and Shadow of the Colossus HD Remaster Edition back for the PS3 in 2011. I thought they looked great, and I've seen the opening cinematic trailer for the PS4 release. It looks frickin' gorgeous. I wonder if they're going to add any more bosses to that game, or any extra scenery, levels, areas, or how about a story? That would be good. Because that story was kind of weak, I'm not going to lie. It was beautiful, but it was kind of weak. For those who are interested in the game, you can pre-order it right now on Amazon for $40. I don't know if that price is going to jump once it gets closer to its release date or not. But, hey, $40 for a slice of nostalgia and all of its HD remade glory.
I spaced out. I have no idea what game you just said. And by the time I came to, you're already halfway into it. I'm like, well, fuck it.
Spaceballs, the video game.
Sweet. So Star Wars Battlefront 1.5.
There you go.
Yes, that's what they should do.
It's gonna be like Lego Star Wars, but with the Spaceballs cast.
Be great, except that one guy's not doing any more acting.
We love you, Rick Moranis. I do. Well, that's all of the gaming news that I had in mind for this podcast.
It would have been a lot more exciting if at least the other one was here.
Yeah,
Easy. He had the more knowledge in things.
He had fighting game and Pokemon knowledge that I wanted to pick his brain about, and
also Monster Hunter knowledge too, because he's just as excited for that game as I am.
He's super moist about that game. You bring it up, and his whole body just squishes.
It has nothing to do with him being overweight and.
And I would have loved to hear Brother Red's responses to a lot of the Blizzard news, because he's
a retired WoW player.
He is a retired WoW player.
Apparently, he can't handle his addictions because he's afraid of getting back into the MMO scene.
I'm afraid to get back into the MMO scene. That's why That's why I haven't been playing it.
I wanted to do so many streams of the raids, but I never got my settings set for the PC upstairs, the God computer.
I'll get on that.
I would, but, procrastination and laziness is kicking my ass. If you enjoyed this podcast, however long it may be, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
We're so close to our 100 subscriber marker where Angry Jay will buy our new.
Wait, what?
Angry Jay will buy our new our new mascot, or in addition to our mascot, Toasty. Unless you actually vote for a person you want to see.
Yeah, we will actually have a toaster on in addition to Grotto Gaming if you do not vote for.
If you don't vote, that camera's getting put on a toaster.
It really is. It really is.
You think this is a game?
This ain't Jenga. This is real life. You will get a freaking toaster. Watch us. Try us. Bet. See if we're playing.
But until the next time, so next month?
Yeah, we're gonna try to shoot for one podcast per month. All gaming news, whatever games we like or games that we just kind of find interesting. And if anyone has any suggestions for games that they would want to see us play or talk about, or just comment on, leave a comment. We read sometimes.
For those of us who can read, we actually read them. AJ can't read.
Yeah, that's why I always have. Well, I was gonna say that's why I have subtitles on, but I can't read that.
Kind of looks at the symbols and kind of feels what they're saying.
Like Braille, but with my eyes.
Also, be on the lookout, because it's a new month, also be on the lookout for food fights. Is that going to be the last one, or is it going to be a few more?
I would like to think that there's going to be a few more. Or at the very least, one more for
the end of the year.
December, just to mark out the end of the year, yeah.
It would be nice. But until next time, everyone, we'll catch you later.
Bye, everyone.